guys, it's Meg from the Peach Style. It is that time of year again. It is the end of the month or the beginning of another month, which means it is favorites time. Since this is our first favorites video, this one will probably have quite a few products in it. Ashley and I are probably going to alternate who does what month so that you can see what my favorites are as well as what hers are. So when it comes back around to me, what I'll try to do is not include products that I've already used unless I absolutely love them. But this one does have quite a few. So let's get started. My favorite face products for the month have been my foundation combination, which is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous mixed with the MAC Face and Body. These two together are amazing. This one is more so my color as opposed to the face and body. It's just a tad bit light. For the summer, I might have to get a darker face and body. Right now I have N3. I'll put all the colors and descriptions in the down bar as well, so you can see if you're anything close to my skin tone, you can see what kind you should use. But I love these two together. I use a beauty blender, even though the MAC Face and Body is pretty dewy and wet to start with. Because I'm mixing the two, I can use my beauty blender and it is flawless. I have it on today. I tried to use a lot of what I'm talking about today in my face for today. Then to set it all, what I use is my Mercier translucent powder. I'm almost out of it. I have to order some. I don't know if I want to order more of this kind or try and branch out to a different kind. I love this one. I've been using it for 3-4 months. It's really matte and beautiful, and on top of that dewy combination, you still get a nice dewy look, but it's not overly wet looking. I'm not a big fan of the dewy, super wet looking foundations because I'm a little bit oily to start with, and when my face sweats, I already look oily, so dab it off. My favorite concealers are kind of a 2-for-1 duo. I'll sometimes use both of them like I do with my foundation, or I'll use one or the other. The first one that I use is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use the color Medium 1 Custard. Yeah, Medium 1 Custard. It's just a great color for me. It gives me a little bit of a highlight under the eye. The only thing that I would have to say about this is, one, it's really expensive for such a small tube, and two, if you don't let it sit or cook or bake under your eyes, however you want to say it, it's going to become very sheer and maybe not give you as much coverage as you would like. I like full coverage. I have really bad under eye circles. So that's why I like this one, but I have to let it sit under there for a little while. If I don't want to use that one, I will use my tried and true MAC Pro Longwear. This is in the color NC25. Of course, like I said, I prefer to have a highlight kind of concealer as opposed to just a exact skin tone match. So that's why I use one that's a little bit lighter. For my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Dipbrow in chocolate with the Anastasia number 12 brush. It's got a spoolie on one end and then the angled brush at the other. It gives you a really nice fine kind of definition. I love it. After I put my Anastasia Dipbrow, I like to set it with something, and my favorite thing to set that with is the Great Lash Clear Mascara. It's not clear anymore because I've obviously been dipping into it so much. I have to hit it to get some of the product down because it's getting close to empty. But it's just got a nice brush. It's brown as well. They can brush your little hairs into place and get them where you want them to be. I love it. It's a really nice product. My favorite eye products of the month have been the variety of Colourpop eyeshadows. I love them. They're great for everyday looks. They're $5, so who can beat that? A couple of my absolute favorites have been Coppa Feel, which is this nice light pink. It comes off like this on me, so if you're my skin tone, it's a good all over lid color. Another color that I've been absolutely loving is, surprisingly, a highlighter that I use on my eyes. I used both Coppa Feel and this on my eyes today. It's the color Wisp. It is just this gorgeous shimmer. So it's this one here. I love it. It's great. You can use it as a highlighter if you want, but I like it as an eyelid color. And then another one that I found myself going to a lot is the color To a T. It's this beautiful brown. It's this one right here. I like it as a transition shade. Like I said, I'm also using that one on my eyes today. And then one that there's two that I'm dying to use, which I'm gonna probably do a tutorial using them very soon. It's the color Drift. This absolutely gorgeous maroon with shimmer color. Oh, it's like a cranberry. My shirt makes it look a little bit more pink, but it's this gorgeous cranberry. And then the last one is Hammered. It is this gorgeous greenish with a lot of gold shimmer. God, they're so buttery. I mean, just look, one swipe gives you a pretty good payoff. So those have been my eyeshadow obsessions. I've obviously used, you all know from my previous video that I love the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. I will always love it, but I've been trying to reach out to more inexpensive brands so that I can use those as well. I've loved two kinds of lashes this month. The first are the Ardell Accent 315s. I've used these a few times, so you can kind of tell that they're a little worn. I talked about the 315 Ardell lashes, but my favorite ones are the Ardell 120 Demi Black. They're kind of the wispier lashes. And then my favorite glue, and I did get a double pack in these. My favorite glue to use with these, and don't make fun of the packaging, Ashley already does, that I've let it get really, really bad, is the Duo Brush On Adhesive with vitamins. Now it's gotten caked up really bad here, and then the worst part, this is so embarrassing. You can tell it's my favorite when the brush hairs look like this. They're crazy because I use it so freaking much, but I love it. It's what I have on today. So to put under those fake eyelashes, you need a good mascara. My favorite has been for months and will continue to be my Miss Manga Voluminous. I don't use the waterproof because I don't really like the waterproof formula, but I do use the Blackest Black. I think it's just plain black. I love it. Best mascara. I have been loving matte lips. Today I'm wearing a gloss, and in the tutorial for this look, which includes a lot of my favorite products, I did use a gloss, and I like it too, but you can never go wrong with a matte lip in my opinion. So these are my favorite matte lip combos. Well, my favorite matte lip combo of all time is the Nutmeg NYX Pencil Liner with the Cookie Matte Lipstick from Colourpop. So the Nutmeg is just this nice, rich brown, and then Cookie is a nice matte peachy color. So I don't overline, but I do a nice thick line with the Nutmeg, and then it blends in with the Cookie. That's what I have on today as well. And I have a NYX Butter Gloss over it. I'll put what color, I don't remember what it is, but there's a tutorial going up on this look within the next, if it's not up within the next couple of days. Then lastly are my Kat Von D, I don't know what these are called actually, the Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. I have 3. I started with getting the Lolita. Everybody talks about it. I heard it because Casey, or It's Blondie, on YouTube talked about it a lot. It's this nice brown matte. Then I went and I got Baja 5, or I don't know if it's Baja 5 or Bauhaus, I don't know. But it is this beautiful plum color, like magenta plum. And then lastly I have Berlin, which is a really pretty pink. It's this one right here, like a peachy sorbet type color. So I love those because they're really, you can see that they've got some sheen to them as they're on my hand right here, but once they dry completely matte, and I love it. The colors are so pretty. They're not overly drying, but I do recommend putting a chapstick or a kind of lip balm under them so that your lips don't peel or anything, or don't flake away after a few hours, because it will be a little bit dry. But that is about it. If you love any of these products, or if you know about these products but you think that there's one better that I need to try, leave it in the comments below. I love picking out new makeup and hearing about what your favorites are. Tag your favorite video below if you did one. They're probably some of my favorite YouTube videos to watch. And until next time, stay peachy. Bye.